The immortal legacy of Isis, goddess of magic, motherhood, and resurrection. In the heart of ancient Egypt, where the sun kissed the sands and the Nile whispered secrets, lived a goddess whose beauty was as legendary as her power. Isis. Not merely a deity, but a vision of divine femininity, a force that could command the very elements. Her eyes, pools of starlight, held the promise of untold mysteries. Her form, a symphony of curves and grace, moved with an ethereal elegance, captivating all who beheld her. Imagine her, draped in sheer silks, the golden light catching the delicate contours of her body, a hint of the divine beneath. This is the legend of Isis, the Queen of Heaven, the Mistress of Magic, and the eternal guardian of the divine, a woman whose allure was as potent as her magic. And trust me, the stories they don't tell you, those are the ones you'll want to hear. Isis was born to the sky goddess Nut and the earth god Geb. She was one of the 4 divine siblings, Osiris, Set, and Nephthys, each playing a crucial role in the cosmic balance of the world. From a young age, Isis was wise beyond measure, mastering the sacred arts of healing, protection, and magic. But it was her presence, her very essence, that held a unique power. Even as a young goddess, her beauty radiated a captivating aura, drawing the eyes of gods and mortals alike. Unlike many other deities, Isis was not distant or aloof. She walked among mortals, teaching them the secrets of agriculture, medicine, and spells that could ward off harm. She was beloved by the people, revered as a protector and a guide. It's said that her touch could soothe any ailment, her voice a balm to any troubled soul. And when she danced under the light of the moon, her movements were said to be a spell in themselves, a hypnotic display of divine grace. But her greatest role was yet to come. Osiris, Isis's beloved husband and brother, was a wise and just king, bringing civilization to humanity. But their happiness drew the envy of their brother Set, the god of chaos. Set, fueled by jealousy and ambition, hatched a sinister plot. One fateful evening, he invited Osiris to a lavish banquet, presenting a magnificent chest, promising it to whoever fit inside perfectly. Unaware of the trap, Osiris stepped in, and in an instant, Set and his allies sealed the chest and threw it into the Nile, leaving Osiris to drown. When Isis learned of this treachery, her heart shattered, but she did not fall into despair. Instead, she vowed to find Osiris and restore him to life. It's said that in her grief, she let her hair fall loose, a symbol of her raw, untamed power, and the sight was so breathtaking it could move even the hardest of hearts. Isis wandered across Egypt, guided only by love and magic. She disguised herself as a common woman, seeking news of her lost husband. But even in disguise, her inherent grace and allure shone through, drawing the attention of those she encountered. It's whispered that in her travels, she encountered a few who tried to win her favor, unaware of her true identity, and that these encounters contained moments of intense sensual tension. Through storms, deserts, and treacherous lands, she followed the whispers of the wind and the calls of sacred birds. Finally, she found Osiris's body trapped in the roots of a great tree, now encased within a pillar in the palace of Byblos. With patience and cunning, Isis befriended the Queen of Byblos, and, using her divine presence, gained access to the sacred pillar. She retrieved her husband's body and carried it back to Egypt. But Set was not finished. Furious that Isis had recovered Osiris, he broke into her sanctuary, stole the body, and tore it into 14 pieces, scattering them across the land. Yet Isis refused to be defeated. She scoured the deserts, rivers, and mountains, gathering every piece of her beloved. With the help of her sister Nephthys and the jackal-headed god Anubis, she reassembled Osiris. Through her powerful magic, she breathed life into him once more. It's said that the moment she brought him back, their reunion was a moment of profound intimacy, a testament to the power of their love. Though he could not remain in the mortal world, he became the ruler of the underworld, the judge of souls, ensuring justice even in death. Before Osiris departed to the underworld, Isis conceived their son, Horus. Knowing Set would seek to destroy him, she fled into the marshlands of the Nile, hiding from her brother's wrath. There, she raised Horus in secret, teaching him the ways of the gods, the art of war, and the strength of justice. Throughout their years in exile, Set sent countless dangers their way: venomous snakes, deadly storms, and traitorous spies. But Isis, with her unmatched magic, protected her son. It's said that she used her own body as a shield, a fierce protector of her child. As Horus grew, he became a mighty warrior, ready to reclaim his father's throne. With his mother's guidance, he challenged Set to a great battle, a divine conflict that shook the heavens. For decades, the battle raged, gods taking sides, the balance of the world hanging by a thread. At times, Isis even intervened, pleading for mercy and trying to end the war peacefully. But Set's cruelty knew no bounds. Ultimately, Horus triumphed, proving his worth before the divine tribunal of the gods. He ascended as the rightful ruler of Egypt, restoring order, just as his mother had always intended. Even after the battles had ended, Isis's influence never faded. She was worshipped across Egypt and beyond, her cult spreading to Greece, Rome, and even as far as India. She was seen as the ultimate mother, the healer of the sick, the protector of the dead, and the bringer of life. Pharaohs sought her blessings, sailors prayed to her for safe passage, and mothers whispered her name in times of need. Her myths inspired countless generations, and even today, the echoes of her legend can still be felt in art, literature, and spirituality. Isis was more than a goddess. She was a symbol of love, resilience, and undying devotion. She defied fate, overcame darkness, and shaped the very destiny of Egypt itself. Her beauty, her power, and her mystique continue to captivate us. A reminder that true power lies not just in strength, but in wisdom, perseverance, and the magic of the heart. And perhaps a touch of divine allure.